This is 106.1 KYVZ. Good Friday morning. Visiting now with meteorologist Chris Sramek at Decision Weather and Atwood, as well as America's Weather streaming channel. Chris, a fairly active weather pattern is shaping up to impact the tri-state region this weekend.
So we got a little bit of low pressure that'll be moving through southern Kansas today. That'll start grabbing some of that cooler air that's sitting up to our north and east behind a low pressure that's now moving off into the northern Great Lakes in Canada. So we're kind of opening up that cooler air to our north, and that's going to draw down for the weekend. And then we have another low pressure that'll develop in western Texas and then move off to the east, northeast through Oklahoma and the mid-Atlantic early next week. So we're setting up a stage here for some snow for the Super Bowl weekend. A little disturbance this morning. We'll move through, maybe pick up some shower activity to the south and east of the line from Sharon Springs to Hayes. Could pick up a quick wetting of the pavement, a tenth of an inch or less of precipitation. And temperature-wise, we'll keep our highs today only in the 40s. We're starting out this morning in the 20s out in Colorado. We're going right around 30 degrees on Highway 25, and then you get out to McCook and Hill City in those areas, and they're in those lower 30s. Our winds this afternoon will be from a northeast at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight's lows will drop into the middle 20s, and then tomorrow we'll start to see that upsloping snow develop out over northeastern Colorado. It'll gradually start working to the Kansas border in the afternoon and evening, and then it looks like the heavier amounts of snow will be out there in Colorado. We could see 3-4 inches as you're going down I-70. You get past Lyman towards Denver. Those amounts could be more like a half a foot or more out there. Here locally, we'll probably only see an inch or two. The lighter amounts being on Highway 25. And then as you get towards that border, maybe a couple inches or so towards that Burlington and Goodland. And then that activity will all move into southwestern Kansas, southeastern Colorado during the overnight, and then move through Oklahoma there on Sunday with a wet snow rain mix. So those areas down there to our south and west in Kansas, southeast Colorado, the Panhandle regions could pick up that 4 to 8 inch and be the heaviest area of snowfall with this system. Does have some good moisture with it, particularly down there to the south. This snow should be kind of a wet snow, so we'll definitely take that added moisture, then start looking ahead to next week where we got lots of changes in the pattern. We'll start off the week with high pressure ridge building out to the west. That'll put us in northwesterly flow. It'll be mild. We're talking temperatures in the 40s, upper 40s, lower 50s, middle 50s. That'll be more spring-like weather continuing. And then we'll have a trough that'll come through Friday over the weekend after Valentine's Day. And then early that next week that again draws that colder air back south. Could see some snow with the system there that Friday, Monday time frame. And then it looks like the Pacific will reawaken with a series of disturbance coming again for that last week into February, into March, where we'll have systems coming from the west in that southern jet, and that cold air is going to be lurking closer to us. So that'll be interesting to watch. That 540 line will be hanging around Nebraska. That's your rain, snow, temperature, freezing cutoff line. And if that gets pulled into these systems, taking that southern track, we could have a fairly active end of February and start of March.
Okay, sounds like several reasons to stay tuned. We'll keep people updated. For meteorologist Chris Sramek at Decision Weather in Atwood, America's Weather streaming channel, I'm Joe Vyzourek on KYVZ.